Hello, this is the fourth in a series of presentations about the Library and Information Technology program at Sacramento City College. This is about common characteristics in library work. So working in libraries, and if you're interested, these are common characteristics to a library job, regardless of the type of library in which you end up working. So the first one, which is the most important, is that it's really a profession about people. It's a service profession, and then it's your job to assist people with the information needs. And this is one of the most important concepts to keep in mind to work in libraries. So even if you aren't dealing directly with patrons in a public service position, you are still helping others by making information and/or materials accessible to others. Diversity and inclusion are foundational to the profession. So this is from the American Library Association website. Diversity is a fundamental value of the association and its members. Diversity covers a wide variety of areas, including race, gender, LGBTQIA+, cultural differences of people from other countries, income inequality, and much more. Social justice has strongly emerged as a focus of libraries, particularly in the past few years. Microaggressions and privilege or fragility are important concepts. Equity in the context of education in libraries refers to institutional improvement of access to resources. So focus on equity has definitely increased in recent years as gaps in outcomes for traditionally marginalized and underserved populations have become more apparent. Technology skills are obviously key. It's central to everything we do in library. It's connected to most of the services that we provide. If you currently don't have good technology skills, you're going to want to remedy this as soon as possible. And there are lots of ways that you can get trained, from watching YouTube videos, taking online courses, or taking another class at another college or university. So it doesn't matter where you learn, especially with technology, you just want to make sure you have those skills. And the more you work with technology, the more comfortable you will be. Change happens all the time. It's sort of one of the only common things in libraries. And so you need to be really adaptable. And there are all sorts of transitions that happen. So for example, obviously during the pandemic, the coronavirus pandemic, a lot of transitions happened and changes happened about how libraries offer services. But even when there's not a global pandemic, there's still a lot of stuff that changes all the time. And then it's also, you get frequently interrupted, particularly if you're in a public service position. So you need to be able to handle that. There are often physical requirements for these jobs, so library and technicians assistants do a fair amount of physical activity on the job. For the most part, this includes moving book bins and trucks around, and these can be quite heavy. Even though we often talk in terms of desks, such as the reference desk, these are not desk jobs. There's a reason why librarians are known for wearing comfortable shoes. You will probably spend a lot of time on your feet or walking around. Many job descriptions at this level list the ability to move a 50-pound book cart as part of the requirements for the job, and libraries may actually test this when you apply for a job. Although it's generally a visual profession, particularly at the assistant level, although there are blind librarians, such as the local head of the Braille and Paul Talking Book Library at the California State Library, most of the paraprofessional positions are very visual, and most of the job requirements for this level position require working with the physical collections in a library.